a reasonable CEO salary. Look at the business doing really well despite taking care of its employees. Amazing. And the CEO takes a modest, not outlandish salary while actually working to do a good job to run the business. That's how you know Yakuza is fiction. Not the crazy over-the-top, like, fantasy moves. No. An ethical corporation that takes care of people. That's the truest fiction. So here's the thing. I think I want to sell the Mahjong Club. Because it's kind of maxed out and it's not making that much. I feel like we've rehabbed it and we can sell it off to someone who will take good care of it. But like comparatively, I can only have 4 properties and like, you know, as much as I've enjoyed owning a Mahjong Club, we can do much better with like, say, Mr. Brillo. Wait, hang on. That's another... I don't need that many brothels. We can pick up, Indeed Sushi. Oh, wow, that's cool. You can actually buy the... You can buy the Mahjong Club back. At a premium. It's a gallery with a shady reputation. One thing to look at here is what it actually takes to run these places. Versus what you actually have on staff. I feel like I have a lot of people on staff right now that are good with product development. That's not bad. Distinguished from the many conveyor belt sushi spots that have turned into a theme park of sorts in recent years, this location serves only sushi. As such, it does not attract customers who do not eat sushi. Okay. You know what? Let's pick up the sushi shop. Alright, first things first. Important to note, we did not lay people off from the Mahjong Club. We are just moving them over to a different... We're just moving them over to a different business to apply their expertise. That's not bad, because he gets the notability up where it needs to be. Let's try that. And then... The nice thing about the sushi place is that it didn't really require a whole lot of upkeep. Like, the place basically ran itself. But now I'm running with a lot of I'm running a lot of places that have pretty high operating requirements. Alright, I think you can be on the service side of things. That'll work. And of the 3 of you, I guess it's gotta be him. Still doesn't get us there, but we can invest in product development. Okay, and the sushi place already is going to make us more than the Mahjong Club. Question is, do we want to push further? You know what? We're sending out a ton of investment money that I can't even spend, so... Invested. Okay, maxed out. Alright, that'll work. Open for business. I have not had sushi in a very long time. I am also excited about the commercials. The commercials are great. All right. Share price up. No change in ranking. Holy shit, that's a lot. Proposal for an investment opportunity. It looks like we got an investment proposal. It sounds legit, but screw it. I didn't need all that money anyway. It was just sitting around. Let me sink it into someone else's business venture. See if I can, you know. See if I can help out other people. Make their ventures a success. It is a very low ROI for that much money, which is why I actually think it'll probably come back. I assume there's probably a balance where it's like the high payoffs are probably return on investment, right? Basically the amount of money you make versus your investment. So like some of the other ones are like invest 2 million and get 10 million, in which case it's like 5 to 1. This was like invest 44 million and get like 60 something. So it's like barely 50%. But that's why I actually expect it's probably more legit. Still nothing doing here. I gotta look at employees. First of all, gotta see if there's anyone locked out of growing. And actually he is, so there we go. Open for business. So what Rayam is saying is like, if that pays off, it's not actually going to make that much money. And we're not really like blowing the doors off, but we are making we're just making very steady profit every period. And everyone's leveling up, which is great. Very nice. Investment performance for dessert buffet management from the other day just came in. Ah. That's fine. Someone who literally made a donation goal because I was nervous about spending $500 on a video card, am totally okay with dropping $440,000 on nothing. Ooh. You are big hired. Oh, good. Retail is trending. All right. This is good. This is good. First things first, assign. You're out. You're very in. Although... Now we lose too much in service there. I can definitely use him, but where? Where is he most effective? I think it's exactly where I initially thought. This man, who is clearly a butcher, is a perfect fit for, you know, the... Oh, wait, no, yeah. Actually, the sushi shop. I thought it was the bookstore for some reason. Beautiful! Whoa, Arcon, dude, hey! Hey, thanks! I really appreciate that, Arconius. Sad day? Did you just say sad day in chat and then donate $20? I mean, that makes it, by definition, not a sad day for me. Thank you, friend. That's really kind of you. Well, clearly my investment did pay off in other areas. No, seriously, thanks a lot. Like, really, thanks a... I legitimately kind of feel bad putting that up there as like a donation thing, because it's like, I don't know, I've always said that, like, the Twitch channel isn't really about money, and it's not really about, like, asking you to pay me to do this. I'm doing this because I like it. But, you know, the situation arose, and I was a little, you know... I had to drop a lot of money on a thing I wasn't expecting at a bad time, and I was like, that's... I got a little skittish, and I was like, maybe help a little. But, like, I'm not really expecting to get it all the way up to 100. It's just, you know, it's just kind of like a, if you were to give, they would go towards that. But anyway, like, Anytime someone shows that kind of generosity, I just kind of like freeze and turn into a puddle. So I'm kind of doing that. Sorry, but thank you. Also, I'm updating the bar. The bar doesn't, it does not automatically update because it responds to bits and not straight cash donations. So I've just been manually updating it, which is a pain, but it's worth it because thanks. There we go. Anyway, thanks. I really appreciate that. So where were we? Oh yeah, sushi. I wonder if... Oh shit, I could totally... Oh hell yeah! Yeah, sales volume max! I love that the bookstore is, like, making the second most money of anything, but I'm, like, running it like shit. Would anybody... Hold the phone. Hold up. This is totally gonna work. I don't know how it's gonna work yet. Wait, I can increase the... I can upgrade the product quality, right? Nope, everything's maxed. Okay. But it's so close. I feel like I could just... That's what I'm thinking about, is just upgrading, That's Omelet, by the way. Just give him that management training. A gawk. It's not quite there. Also gonna give everyone a day off because they deserve it. Who's that in the... That's who we need to train. Ai-san. You get that management training. That should do it. It did not. I mean, I completely understand that, but the bookstore doesn't have any other spots for promotion. You know what? We're just gonna run like this. Like, it's close. Look at that shady trio of dudes running the brothel at the bottom. Theft led to shrinkage. Somehow the chicken wasn't able to stop the shrink. You know, I don't want to, like... I don't want to, like... I don't want to throw anything controversial out or anything, but, I am kind of sort of starting to feel like maybe the brothel isn't making that much money. Yeah, sure, that's modest. Well, man, Hero is considering switching over to our competitor after receiving a pretty good offer. Please consider offering them a raise if you wish to keep them at the company. You know what? You know what? Best of luck to you. Today's their last day. Hey, listen. I have no... So I'm not gonna lay people off. But if they decide to leave of their own volition because they just want to change careers, like, hey, you know what? I thank you very much for your service. It's been great. Let us know if you need a reference. Yeah. Hope your next job goes great. Feel free to call us if it doesn't work out. I mean, the cold calculating side of that is he had, like, bottom level skills, but was super upgraded and was making, like, 150,000 yen. He was, like, the highest paid member at the company for no reason other than tenure. So it is ultimately better for us that he moved on. But I wasn't gonna, like, force him out the door myself because, again, that's not how we do things here at Ichiban Confections. God, that's just right. It's so close. Teacup, I cannot speak to that directly, but that sounds like a highly specific and potentially very applicable scenario. No, I can't move him. He's working at the confectionery. That's the most important one. See, I've got everybody else. I've got all of these businesses just barely where they need to be. This one actually just kind of just barely under where it needs to be. But it'll get there. This one's kind of over the top, but if I were to upgrade it, the service requirements go up, and I don't have anyone who can do that. So I think I just need to leave it where it is for now. Moving on. Oh shit, I forgot to properly motivate everyone. Hey, the brothel moved into 3rd place. Mal, what's up? Alright, we got some level ups. Very nice. Our investment is back. It was a huge success. I'm happy that we made money off of it, but I am also pleased that we were able to invest in the success of others. Yeah, all right. Hey, speaking of Cyberpunk, I want to point out this week that we are going to start getting Cyberpunk reviews coming in. And I don't think anyone here needs to be told this, but as a general rule, people are going to rate this game differently because game reviews are by nature a subjective thing. And not everyone is going to give it 10 out of 10s. And just to throw it out there, people who don't give a game that you've never played a 10 out of 10 do not deserve death threats. Because it's gonna happen, but just, you know, it's gonna happen where someone's like, hey, this is probably like a 7 out of 10. And then someone who just wants the game to be good but hasn't actually played it is going to be like, you deserve to die for not giving this for not giving a 10 out of 10 to a game I've never played before. So like, reviews are reviews. It is a person's personal take on the video game. That doesn't mean there can't be good and bad reviews. There doesn't mean that there can't be takes on it that are, you know, better than others. You can be like, that's a bad criticism. But like, ultimately, the game is not entitled to high review scores just because you want to like it. So I feel like it's important to throw that out now because it's about to be a thing. And I'm gonna have my eyes roll back into my head as a bunch of keyboard warriors go after every single review that doesn't say exactly the most glowing praise that they want from the game they haven't played yet. And I can't deal with another... I mean, I'm gonna have to, but I just wanted to get it out now because it's the most predictable thing imaginable. Oh, shit. There are more of them. Yeah, you know what? This actually works.
株主総会行くぞ。
それでは決算報告をさせていただきます。春日一番社長、お願いいたします。
I mean, the more general statement on Cyberpunk and reviews is don't pay any attention to the reviews. Like, it's Cyberpunk. Everyone knows whether they're gonna play it or not. Just play it and don't worry about what other people about it.
ありがとうございました。それでは質疑応答に移りたいと思います。
Yes, what? Here you go around hiring just about anyone. That's actually true. Yes. Management questions are weak or questionable. I don't, you know what? Shut up. Yes, hi. Your facilities are a disaster. No. Okay, next. Yes, the big guy. You're running things by trial and error? A little bit! I hope you're properly training your employees. We totally are! Also, Bagok! Yes. No more questions. Okay, that one was tougher. Like, that's the first time... That's the first time I've actually, like... That is the first time I've actually had to, like, manage my meter a little bit. Oh. Yeah, we timed out, but the goal, you don't have to necessarily defeat all of the shareholders. You just have to make sure that you are, you have to make sure that you have like over 50% support when the time runs out. And we were at like 99, so we were fine. But it is interesting that we started running into we started running into, like, yeah, more valid arguments and more you're getting promoted. And I guess, like, more tenacious arguments? Yeah, that happens a lot in Yakuza. And it is unfortunate. Because it's like you really want to get into it and, like, and really put a lot of effort into it, but when it comes down to it, it really is just kind of hitting the same buttons over and over. Some of them are like that. I I would say Pocket Circuit is one where like it never really got easy because there was so much RNG in it that you had to manage. Still no. Oh yeah, you call when you find the exploit. That's always a weird moment. I mean, this sort of reminds me of the real estate. This sort of reminds me of the real estate minigame, where like once you figure out like how to actually manage things, you ultimately are just hitting the button to like. You're just hitting the make money button and then waiting for time to pass. And that's pretty much all you have to do. And that's kind of where we're at. All right. Proposal for an investment opportunity. Let's see what it's about. I have a bad feeling about this. Yabai! It's 10-to-1 investment. This is 100% a scam. But you know what? They probably need the money. All right, so I don't feel like a major need to I don't feel a particular need to keep shuffling things around. Like, the businesses are making money. Let's just let them make money. Yeah, kind of what I was thinking. Like, for a mill? Like, I know I shouldn't be, like, turning my nose up at 1,000,000 yen. But ultimately, like, I press the button and I make 6 or 7 million. So, like, this either works out or unfortunately. All right, entertainment is bumping. I do not have any of those businesses. I've got retail goods, I've got food, and I've got sex. That's what I've got to sell. Yeah, Teller. So a session is like an entire cycle of running your business 4 times and then doing a shareholder meeting. So I need to be in the top 50 in the next after 5 more shareholder meetings. I've been going up like 10 ranks per shareholder meeting. So yeah, we're gonna get that in like the next 2. Is what we're on. That's what we're on base for. I could sell the brothel. Yeah, no, we're in good shape. I could sell the brothel and because it is now the weak link. And I also don't really have the means to run it properly. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Am I? Oh, I'm dumb. I've legit just got those 2 in the wrong spot. Yeah, screw it. We're a little under, but it doesn't hurt the bookstore. And actually, for that matter, well, notability is not really what I need. But I do need it really badly at the bookstore. Because that's where I moved Omelet to. Let's run it like this once and see what happens. So what I'm missing right now is service. I need... Oh, crap. I forgot to motivate again. And that's the problem, is like, I have to put Omelet in the leadership position at the bookstore, because that's the only position where I can use notability. And I need him to use his notability there, but he's garbage in everything else. We've got our first SR. You are the most hired. Okay. All right. Now we're in there. There. Done. Actually, his... All right. Yeah, there isn't really anyone else I can put in there. So these can both go up in sales volume. Well, actually, the brothel can, but the bookstore can. But it requires higher service, which I just don't have. But what if, now that I have him on staff, what if I were to just sell the brothel and replace it with a very high value place that specifically calls for high product development? Like this place.
任せて
助力いたしましょう。
God, I don't know if you guys love this as much as I love this, but I love this. I am having so much damn fun right now. I am well aware that we're just looking at spreadsheets. I know. I get it.
お任せください。
Yeah, okay. That'll work there. And then here... Looks like we're leaning on the sandwich man.
了解しました。
All right, I can invest in service and notability until we get those skills up a little more. I feel like we have to be able to find more people out on the street. But I also feel like that requires a lot of wandering around. Okay, that one's not gonna work. Okay, with all that investment, the Jibika Picture Gallery is now on track to make as much money as the brothel was when we sold it. Oh, but it does have a lot of room to grow. That's where the value of this place is. You can grow it, but it's gonna require a really high ceiling for development. But our SR dude he's only level 1, so let's do something about that actually. Hang on, we do have... Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is the time to do it. Promote. Job training. Big training. All right, that brings him up to level 9. I'm just gonna upgrade him again because I don't want him to get capped. I know it's gonna cost me more in that's gonna cost me more in upkeep, but you know what? He's worth it. Dad, he went up a lot actually. It's not quite good enough. All right, we'll move on. We'll go with this. This is fine.
よっしゃ、営業開始だ。
That will only get better as we get better employees to run it. Oh god, I forgot again. I keep forgetting to give my dudes days off. I mean, honestly, the confection shop is pulling in 35 grand a day. Like, if it came down to it, we could really just run that and we'd be fine. I mean, I'm sorry, Rayam. I'm forcing my employees into the grind of a 4-day work week instead of 3. I force them to work until they become neutral. We'll talk about it in the shareholder meeting. Also, speaking of the shareholder meeting, since this is starting to get a little spooky. Also, I just now noticed that's just Senator Armstrong. You can't tell me it's not. Nanomachine, son. Ram, it's the kind of neutral you get into when you have to work 3 days in a row without a day off. Mana, here's the thing. I actually really want to take Omelette out. However, he is the only employee that I have in the whole company who is blue. He's got like the blue building like element. Everyone else is red or green. So literally he's the only one who I can use as like as in that weapon triangle situation. Yeah, look. Look down. Red, red, green, red, green, 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 red, red, green, red. The only one still. But okay. Tenacity real high. Charisma. Oh. Oh, shoot. I forgot to promote Zhang. You're promoted. You've done a great job. You too. We hope you continue to grow with the company. We already motivated. We're good. We took care of that. Yes, we do definitely want more charisma because charisma is attack power. The tenacity thing hasn't really come into play. It's Monachan! That'll do. I think we will not take him. Him on the other... Well, no, not quite. Yeah, I think Hiro-chun is our winner here. I like Sandwich Man because he's got the tenacity. He's like Sandwich Man is your tank, but in a situation where you don't need a tank. He's a tank in a DPS race. I think this is the best we've got. All right. Let's begin.
それでは決算報告をさせていただきます。春日一番社長、お願いいたします。
I feel like Nick Ogata should be at the shareholder meeting, being as he is literally the biggest shareholder of the company.
ありがとうございました。それでは質疑応答に移りたいと思います。
Yes, Fat Cat. Are you paying your employees enough? I think so? Bagok? That's a very aggressive...
株主の方は
Yes, businessman. Cash flow seems low. I'd like to see more effort. Shut the fuck up! Next!
質問のある株主の方は
Yes, Glenn Close. What's wrong with you? Customer service is king. Shut the fuck up! Next!
ご質問のある株主の方はぜひ
Huge gains are relying on the company's size. You think it'll grow? Probably. Have a few of these.
ご質問のある株主の方はぜひお願いいたします
Yes. What are you doing to motivate your employees? I'm paying them and giving them lots of days off. Also, shut the fuck up. Bagok.
これにて定期株主総会を終了いたします
それでは今回の
Everyone get drunk.
祝して一つよーっ最高の株主総会だったな
Also, bullshit that somebody in a shareholder meeting is like, are you paying your employees enough?